Welcome back everyone for the last session of the day. I am Alexander Tarinidis and I am with Panayotis Tarinidis,
Hi
French
guys.
lifter and powerlifting coach. Hello Pana.
Hey, hey. Really excited to be here to commentate the last flight of the day with the 83s men.
Yeah. So 16 lifters in both groups. So 16 overall and 8 lifters per group. So this will be a little faster than the first flight. Yeah, so here he goes with Garcia Sembranos Mario with 160 kilos on the bar.
Nice squat.
And yeah, three whites.
Yeah, he's on the board. Again, as we said, it's important to open with the weight you know you can comfortably make in order to be able to get in your competition
Yeah,
with a lot of momentum and confidence.
yeah,
You don't want to open too heavy, you don't want to open too light. You really have to find that sweet spot, and I think this athlete really nailed it with that first attempt.
yeah. 60 went really smooth. Now it's 10 kilo more from Dekker Gus from Netherlands, from Tilburg University. Again, coached by the emblematic Netherlands coach, Piotr. So, as you can see, there is a favorite regarding the prognosis. He currently stands at 6:35, and his name is Nielsen. So I assume he's Swedish.
Strong lift here from Goose. Really easy weight again.
Yeah, and here is a Demois Tuan with 195 kilos on the bar.
Also, because there are two groups of 7 lifters, it means that the recovery time will be maybe shorter to than the lifter are used to,
Yeah,
and that's definitely something you have to take into account because if there are 7 in this group, it means that they have only 6 minutes in between attempts. So that's definitely something you need to keep in mind when choosing the attempt.
yeah. Well, actually, I didn't notice that one of the lifter didn't came. So yeah, 7 in a group. Yeah, you just don't have as much rest as you want to.
Strong squat.
Yeah,
Let's see what the ref says. 3 whites. Good lift. And because we have a really efficient spotters team,
yeah,
it means that maybe their recovery time will be even shorter
yeah,
because the spotters really load that bar really fast. So
yeah,
maybe some lifters will only have 5 minutes in between attempts. And if, for instance, in training you're used to having 10 minutes, that's definitely something you want to take into account
yeah.
as an athlete or as the coach behind in order to give the right number for the next attempt.
Obviously.
So you said there's a clear favorite here, but those details do play a role. They do matter in the overall placing. So
Yeah,
that's something to keep in mind.
yeah. It's an international competition, so every detail matter.
Yeah.
And
Nice squat from
yeah.
Matej here, 195.
So what's the country? Quick guess.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Well, it was Slovenia.
Slovenia.
Just in order not to make the mistake we made with Xavier.
Ah, okay. I was about to assume it was Slovenia, but I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. But it's always easier to talk after the fact, right?
Yeah.
We have Smet Joachim from Belgium.
197.5 on the bar. right. So setting himself up.
Yeah, big brace here.
Yeah.
Gets the squat command. Oh, that was deep.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to wait for the ref call right now.
No.
That was plenty deep.
205 kilos for
Yeah, you have to appreciate the confidence of the guy
Yeah, yeah.
sinking that deep.
Trejo,
And yeah,
Garcia,
he was about to touch the ground with his butt.
Garcia starts
Yep.
the second round.
And yeah, 205, first bar. Uh, well, first part more than 200. Well, 205 so for Car Mert Verdi from Netherlands and University of Rotterdam.
Bar is loading for
Bar is loaded.
Car, Rotterdam University, Netherlands.
So Nielsen is opening at 235. So this will put him into a comfortable lead at the end of the first round of squats.
Yeah. Taking his time to set up. That's really important. That's a step you don't want to miss, especially in your first squat on an
Yeah.
international event. Gets the squat command. Nice and easy.
Yeah,
Let's see what the judges have to say.
3 whites.
Yep. Not surprised by the 3 whites here. That was plenty deep.
Gonzalez,
Yeah.
207.5.
We
for
continue
him,
with
Bar is loading.
207.5 for Trejo, Gonzalez, Kevin.
Correctly pronounced. Well done.
I know some Spanish. Trabajo.
Trabajo. So 207.5 for Kevin. From Universidad Europea Miguel de Cervan.
Yeah, he looks confident.
Yeah.
Taking his time to set up. Gets the squat command. Yeah, really easy weight.
Yeah.
That's really how an opener should move.
Good lift.
Depending again on the grindability of the athlete, but yeah. So that closes up the first round for squats. And we start with the second attempt of the first group for the 83 kilo men.
With Garcia Sembranos
Bar is loaded.
Mario and bar is loaded for him.
Yeah, 12.5 above his opener. That was really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a conservative jump to make at that moment of the competition. You want to expand your total with your second attempt. Make an attempt that matters for that overall total, and let's see how it goes. Setting up, gets the squat command.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Efficient.
Yeah, really nice technique. That's nice to see.
Good lift.
Everybody has a little different squat technique,
Yeah.
and the goal is always to find the squat that suits your body type, your structure better. And yeah, he has a really efficient squat based off of his
Yeah.
anatomy.
And 172.5 are good 3 weight lights indeed. As we are moving up to Gus Dekker, Netherlands, and 177.5
Bar is
kilos.
loaded for
Yeah,
Moose Dekker.
only a 7.5 jump, which is not a big jump on squats.
Yeah, quite conservative.
Especially yeah, at that number. But let's see, maybe he felt something on the opener.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted to stay conservative. For the viewers that don't know, you can't lower a weight. So if he had chosen 180 and missed it, he couldn't go down then to 177.5. So it's important to make the proper call when competing.
Yeah. And again, with this kind of coach, you know that your match will be well prepared.
Yep, big brace.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice call.
that
Nice.
looked easy, but again, we
Good
don't know.
lift.
Oh,
Easy run.
Yeah.
so he got one red from one of the side refs for lack of depth. Again, as we remind to the audience, the jury can overrule a lift as long as there is one white or one red. The jury can make a good lift, a no lift, and can make a no lift, a good lift, depending on what he sees and what he deems right. And so far, the jury hasn't shown any sign of overruling that squat.
And yeah, the jury cannot overturn after the athlete after the athlete walks into the platform and makes his lift. So this is Tuan with 205 kilos on the bar.
10 kilos jump. Gets the command, big brace. Nice work.
Yeah.
Nice work here. Almost lost it for a second in terms of balance, but I think he was able to recover it properly. And that's a skill you have to practice in training. That's why sometimes it's important to lift in training
right.
those weights, because then on midday you're able to adapt. Probably a slight loss of balance, but he was able to recover it and made it look easy at the end.
Yeah. Exactly. So we have Matej Zonko from Slovenia, 210.
15 kilo jump. Yeah, that's usually the kind of jumps we see with those kind of squats and numbers.
Yeah.
You want to, again, expand some ground. You take the opener to get comfortably into the comp, and then that's where you start to expand.
Yeah, taking a big jump between first and second attempt is usually normal.
Yeah. Takes his time to set up. Gets the command from the center ref. Oh.
Might have cut a little bit depth. I don't know.
Let's see. From here, that was okay,
Oh, yeah.
I believe. Yeah, 3 whites. Okay. Yeah, from here it looked okay. Maybe, again, a loss of balance. If my memory serves me right, I think his opener was way deeper than that. So maybe he got, he drifted away from it.
The bar slightly moved on his back.
Yeah,
so
also, yeah. But again, because he was able to make that big jump, he covered a lot of ground, took a 15 kilo jump, and now he's in the mix on squats for that group. So that was I would assume the proper call.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, we have Joachim Smet
From Belgium,
yeah, and 210 on the bar.
gets the squat command, big brace. Oh, goes
And
down and he fights. Oh,
Lovely one.
nice. Yeah. Nice grind.
And lift is good, of course.
Yeah. He probably knows I'm commenting right now, which is why he wanted to offer us a good grind. So I'm delighted about it, and I hope you can see more than 2 whites.
Paying attention to the jury, and no, this I think it will be overruled.
I think so.
Yeah. Let's see.
Also personal best attempt with 5 kilos for Kevin.
We have Trejo, Gonzalez, Kevin coming on the platform with 220 on the bar for the heaviest second attempt of this first group.
And yeah, no, the squat hasn't been overturned, so still a good squat.
Kevin gets the command, sinks it deep,
Wow.
gets up, easy weight,
Yeah,
no major issue, no major struggle.
and really convincing.
Yep.
Personal best. Congratulations. More to come.
And we go on to the final round for squats of that first 83 kilo men group with 182.5 on the bar for Dicker Gus. A 5 kilo jump from his second attempt. That was a little bit of work.
Yeah.
So let's see how he's able to manage this one.
Let's go.
So you should see a grind right now, I guess.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks really calm, composed.
Yeah.
Again, takes his time to set under the bar. That's
And
an important moment. You don't want to rush it.
yeah, and you know sometimes I'm sure you will agree with me, but you know there are different types of lifters. Some people
Yeah, yeah,
just are
absolutely.
being real hyped up,
Yeah,
and others just are being real calm.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah.
Probably had a little more in the
He
tank.
is happy.
Yeah.
2 to
Getting
1.
it, 2-1.
That's a good lift.
Personal best, congratulations. Then Mario
We continue with Garcia Sembranos
Garcia,
Mario
185 for him.
with 185 on the
Down
bar,
goes
a
24 for
12.5
Germany.
kilos jump. It's a little
Bar is loaded.
more unusual to see
Mario
those big
Garcia.
jumps from
Yeah.
second to
Totally.
third.
Personal best attempt,
The
also
problem
for
with
him.
this strategy being that
Again.
if you miss it for any reason, whether it be a technical issue, whether it be the judges not agreeing on your standard, you lose a lot of
Yeah.
ground on your
Yeah.
total, and that's not a nice position to be in. So that's why you usually see those big jumps between first and second, and a little unusual to see those big jumps from second to third.
Yeah.
But let's see. Let's see. Maybe that strategy will pay off right now. Gets the command.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice. Well, that was a nice goal.
Yeah. Really.
Probably 3 whites, yeah.
Deadlift. Your personal best, congratulations.
That's the game.
Squad
High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
You get to not expend too much, to lose too much energy on your second attempt, and you can really make an impact on your total.
Yeah.
But again, if you miss it, you'll really fall short at the end of the day.
Yeah. And he just had it like this, 25 kilos.
Yeah, exactly,
On
from
his
his
total.
opener. Yeah,
So yeah, that's really great strategy.
yeah.
Let's go.
So we have for the last time on squat event Tuan with
Yeah.
210.
Then with Tuan. Big brace, nice walkout. Takes his time to set his feet. Gets the command. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair
that
battle.
looks good. Yeah, yeah. Probably 3 whites. Yeah. And he's
Well
happy.
done. Yeah, well done.
Personal best is
Can be, of
5
course.
kilos,
Good job.
congratulations.
That was a strong squat and really well executed. So
Then 212.5
Props to him for that.
Zumko. Also for
Well, just a quick
Power
reminder
flow.
that this is only the B group or 80 of 83 kilos, and the A group is coming right after the end of the third attempt on squat.
Personal best
So for the
attempt,
moment, no
2.5
medals.
kilos. Let's go.
yeah,
No
exactly.
medals in
Yeah.
game,
Yeah, yeah.
but we'll see. Maybe Trejo Gonzalez could claim a bronze medal. We'll see.
Yeah, it will depend obviously on how the lifters are able to make
Yeah.
the attempts.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something we have to keep in mind. Takes his time to set up. Gets the command. Oh, big fight! Oh, whoa!
You're fully satisfied right now.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a
Yeah.
low
Nose
split.
bleeds a bit.
Personal best.
When your nose is bleeding on squats, you did some work. You know you did some work. So props to him for that. And that was a nice battle to see, and all the more as he's able to get the lift.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best feeling ever when you grind your whole heart on an attempt and then you're able to get it. That's insane. So
Yeah.
props to the lifter for that.
And I think he even put in some some
Yeah.
blood on the bar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
He gave it his absolute best.
Yeah.
And that's nice to see.
Personal best attempt.
We continue with Smet Joachim from Belgium,
Let's go.
Université de Namur. So he's going with a 212.5. Takes his time to set up.
Waiting for the referee.
Yeah, gets the command.
Wow. Again.
That was deep.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's fighting it. Nice.
Yeah. Hats off.
Good legs.
3 whites, good job.
Congratulations.
And
Huge,
no attempt missed for the moment,
huge
which is
personal best
really
for
rare.
him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully you don't jinx it for the coming lifters.
Yeah.
But so far so good. So
And that's always what's happened.
yeah.
Of course. So
fingers crossed. Let's see.
I'm
Fingers
sorry.
crossed. Hopefully he'll break the curse. Hopefully.
Bars loaded.
Yeah.
Let's cheer for Car Mert Ferdi.
Merit card.
2 years competing, having his PB already smashed by 12.5.
Oh, there's something wrong. Oh yeah. So he just wanted one of the arms of the rack inwards, not
Yeah.
both. So the spotter is fixing that, and he will get a whole minute after that.
Bars loaded.
Yeah. So now he has a whole minute, so he can recollect himself, and he's asking the audience for some cheers. So
Yeah.
hope the audience gives him some love. On his second attempt, he got 1 red from the central ref for lack of depth.
Yeah.
So he knows probably that that center ref will be looking for that. So let's see how he's able to recover that. Big brace, gets down. Oh, that's deep, that's deep.
Whoa.
Oh, fights it.
Oh.
Slightly too heavy.
Yeah, and I'm sorry.
And he jinxed it. Thank you, Alex.
All of the crew pointing me.
You'll have some
you're right.
apologies to give to our good friend Car Merit here, because you jinxed it for him. And because of that, we won't get that fully green
Yeah.
board.
I mean, the next time I will keep my mouth closed
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And as we go forward to the last lift of the A group, of the B group, sorry.
Yep, 227.5. That's a really nice bar when you can see 4 reds on it.
Yeah.
Let's see how our friend here, Trejo Gonzalez Kevin, is able to manage that weight. Takes his time to set the bar exactly where he wants it to.
Yeah, hypes himself up.
Yeah. Gets the squat command, big brace.
Wow.
Yeah, that looks deep. Can he fight it? Oh! Oh, man.
What a fight.
Did the bar go down? Let's see what the judges have to say.
No.
No. That's a good lift. 3
Wow.
whites. He's really excited.
Yeah.
Good job.
And we are, as we enter into the second group. So the first one will be at 197.5,
Yeah.
and it will be
Sorry, two
Kauki Andrei from Czechia.
bars loaded.
So
for
just to remind the
Andrei
viewers, those lifters from the first and the second group are all in the same weight class. They're just in different groups for reglementation matters, because you can only have a maximum of 15 lifters in one group. So that's why they were split into 2 different groups. And so that's probably the group where we'll see the medals right now. But again, we never know. Maybe we'll have a surprise.
Yeah.
Andre gets his squat command.
Wow.
Yeah, easy squats.
Solid.
Yep. Let's see what the judges have to say.
2-1.
2 to 1.
Good lead, 2 to 1.
So central ref, another green on depth here.
For him.
Yeah. Let's see
He'll touch
with the replay.
2-4. Get ready.
Yeah.
We
I
continue
can
with
understand why.
Pilt Antoine from France, from Université de Dijon.
And yeah, opening at 200. Significant bar.
Yep.
Dijon University, France.
Nice mustache.
Yeah. That's what I was about
Typical
to say.
French mustache here.
Yep.
Trying to get mine like that, but it's a lot of work, man.
It's going to work one day.
That's a lot of work. But first, let's see his squat. Gets the squat command, big brace. Yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
nice weight. Slightly tilted forward
Yeah.
on the way up, but he was able to recover it. Maybe also it's his style of squatting, which could be the case. But yeah, that was 3 whites from the judges, and he's on the board.
Yeah. And he's deep enough, way enough. So 205 right now from
Opening attempts,
Uh,
go slowly.
Milkarzik
Branislav Milkarczyk,
Premislav.
Poland.
Sorry if I mispronounce.
Military
And I don't
University.
know how you feel about that, Pana, but
Technology.
he really has that weight lifter style. With
Oh
the,
yeah, he
you know?
seems to have it. Yeah, he seems to have it. Yeah, more of a high bar setup.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he gets stuck in the racks.
happens with with the Rogue. With the new Rogue, is because he's larger than the others.
Yeah, that's why you can see some lifters have one of the arms of the
Yeah,
rack inwards. It allows for an easier walkout, but
Then we have
that's definitely something you have to be used to,
yeah,
as it's slightly different. So yeah, so that's always something into consideration, and that's another thing, as we already discussed. On an international event, that's something you have to be mindful about, and it's not going to be the same as in your usual training setup.
yeah,
And that's where the athletes also get tested. You have to be at your level on that day under given circumstances. And we continue with Dufour Quentin from Belgium, Enseignement Supérieur Prom SOS
et service, I guess.
et Service, hopefully.
Yeah. So 210.
Gets the squat command, big brace.
Yeah,
Yeah, that looks really easy, nice technique, probably 3 whites.
has to be satisfied with that.
Yeah. Deep enough for the judges.
Robert Sporka,
And Sporka
Simonetta,
Robert with 210.
Gregoire and Nilsson.
From Czechia. Czech Republic,
Slowly
sorry
for
about that.
Robert
Yeah,
Sporka,
yeah,
Charles
I made the mistake
University,
sometimes
Czech
too.
Republic.
So yeah, it's Czech Republic.
So as you can see, the lifters are usually adjusting their belts on the platform because it's allowed by the rule book. The belt is actually the only equipment you're allowed to adjust on the platform. So you can't adjust your wrist straps, you can't adjust your knee sleeves, you can't adjust your socks, but you're allowed to adjust the belt.
Totally.
You want to make sure that that belt is really where you want it to be in order to give you the best support possible.
Yeah.
Makes easy work of it. Will it be deep enough for the judges? Yeah.
Serena Williams
As I
is
thought,
round to
that
left
looked a little
inside the
short
race.
on the replay,
Yeah.
especially for those side judges.
To take on the bar for Thomas Simonetta.
That was deep enough for the central ref. Maybe the jury overall, probably not.
No, they're not
As
moving.
I think, yeah, he was borderline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he will have to go another round at it or move up if he deems that it was really easy.
France.
We continue with Simonetta Thomas from Université de Toulouse.
And we have at the jury the IPF president, so no one else than Gaston Parage. Again, having Mr. Nicolo at the jury, so we
That's
will
an
have.
experienced jury.
Yeah, of course.
So Thomas takes his time to set his feet where he wants, gets the squat command. And yeah, easy squat, nice technique.
Yeah,
Probably
great.
3 whites, I assume. Yeah, that's a good lift.
Getting.
Thomas.
Yeah, and here is Grégoire Hugo.
Yeah, so Grégoire Hugo is in contention for second place overall. I know for a fact that he's a huge deadlifter. He's really a big deadlifter, so we might see a setup. We might see him upset some people with that big deadlift. And again, nothing is played until the final rounds of deads. What he needs to do right now is really cover some ground on squats, on bench, and make a good position in order to pull for that win.
Yeah, totally.
All the more as his direct competition, Nielsen doesn't seem to have a big deadlift, as he's opening with 227.5.
Yeah,
So yeah, I think we'll have a good matchup here.
and you know, just pay attention to the bench press
Yeah.
and the deadlift. So
Yeah.
he might have short arms,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and as we usually say, the last bencher is the first deadlifter.
Yeah, usually. So Hugo, another French lifter with a nice mustache,
Yeah.
takes his time to set under the bar,
Come on.
gets the squat command, big brace. Yeah, that's plenty deep, man.
Yeah.
That's plenty deep.
Yeah,
Probably
and
3 whites.
225.
Yeah, it's 3 whites. So now he really needs to cover ground. And speaking of the devil, that's the prognosed athlete in the first place right now, Nielsen Andreas. And as you probably assumed it, he's from Sweden.
Yeah. 635 on prognosis.
Yeah. So he's opening with 235, which is the biggest squat of the day. But for sure, he first has to make that squat.
Yeah, and Hugo is trying to matching him up with its second attempt. So
Yeah,
we'll
exactly. Yeah, plus 10, 235. Let's see how Nielsen is able to move that 235.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like an easy weight with the
course,
way he
of
worked it
course.
out.
Wow.
Yeah, as I assumed, with the way he worked that weight out, that was an easy lift for him, and it indeed is an easy lift for him.
And I don't know if you will agree with me, but he, in a certain way, has Emil Nordling's style.
Yeah,
squatting
that
style,
really,
you know?
really fast
Yeah.
descent, gets that good rebound, and then able to really power through the rebound, the
Yeah.
hole, which is the toughest part of the squat. So yeah, that's a really efficient technique, and I
Yeah.
agree with you. I think he has that Swedish style of squats,
Yeah, totally
which is
Swedish.
an efficient style of squatting.
Yeah, really.
So we start round 2 with Antoine Pilt from Université de Dijon, taking a 7.5 kilo jump from his first attempt to his second.
Yeah. As it gets the start command.
Yeah, deep enough.
Wow.
Yeah. No major issue. 3 whites.
Yeah, and 210 for Sporka. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it was red lighted by the side
Yeah,
referees,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly. The 2 side refs gave red lights for lack of depth. He got 1 white from the central ref, and the jury didn't deem it enough to overrule that attempt.
Yeah.
So he's in a tough situation. He has to make the lift right now in order to be on the board and be able to continue the competition.
Nice and deep now.
Really taking his time to set under the bar.
And he needs this one, otherwise he will be on a very tough spot.
Yeah, exactly. He absolutely needs that squat.
Yeah, and I mean that's terrible. On your third attempt of the squat event, it's
That looked deeper.
yeah,
Probably 3 whites, I assume.
yeah,
And it is, yeah.
correct.
Yeah, that was deeper. And sometimes, the difference between a 2-to-1, a call, and a 3 whites is not that significant.
No, at all.
It could be a matter of really an inch, could be a matter of an execution detail that you have to account for. Sometimes some lifters actually go faster on their descent,
Yeah,
and that makes the squat more convincing.
yeah,
So sometimes it's not a lot of adjustments to make, but yeah, but he was able to make the adjustment, and he's on the board.
Yeah.
And we're happy for him.
totally. So everyone is on the board right now. The 15 lifters are on the screen. So that's perfect. And great socks, as you will see on the camera, I guess.
Gets his squat command.
Andre.
Yeah, that looks really deep, really strong squats, and probably 3 whites, I assume.
It is.
Yeah.
Deadlift. Resistance.
So now we are same weight with
Premislav
Milzarski, Premislav,
from military tech
215 on the bar.
I'll let you the pronunciation of our Polish friends' names.
Poland.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to butcher them. and then I have a group of Polish guys waiting for me at the exit of the venue.
And Polish girls are solid, so no.
But they're friendly, so
Of course, yeah.
so far so good.
Yeah. Thanks to the speaker because she totally pronounced it correctly. So,
Personal best attempt with 5 kilos.
Dawaj,
for
Przemysław.
Let's go.
just a quick reminder, just to let you know that at the end of the group we will have a 10-minute break.
So, our probably only high bar squatter of the whole group
Yeah.
on 15 lifters. Big brace.
Wow.
Yeah, that looks great. Great technique.
Yeah, super great technique.
And 3 whites.
Your personal best. Congratulations. To training for Thomas Simonetta.
And yeah, here is Simonetta Thomas from Toulouse University, having that 220 kilograms bar ready, getting ready for him.
Yeah.
And again, a quick shout out to the spotters, which are really efficient.
Yeah, exactly. And there's also another matchup here between Simonetta Thomas and
Let's go.
our friend Przemysław, who just squatted, because they're only 10 kilos away from each other, and they probably will be battling for that bronze medal position. So we have a battle for first and a battle for bronze.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that will be a really nice matchup to see between all of those lifters.
Yeah.
And usually the 83 men are usually a stacked weight class.
Oh, yeah, they are in proportion the most significant class.
In men's, yeah, exactly. Gets the command.
Yeah, it's deep enough.
That was work.
Yeah.
That was work. But let's see what the judges have to say, and it's 3 whites.
Well done.
Yeah, so here he's covering some ground on our friend Przemysław, but you know, it's not done until it's done.
Yeah.
And Przemysłav took a 7.5 jump, whereas I don't see Simonetta Thomas taking that kind of jump
No.
with the weight.
I'll bet on a 2.5.
Yeah. I would bet on 2.55 at most,
Yeah.
because then again, if you make that jump and you miss it, man, you lose some ground, and your opponent can cover that ground, and then you're in a really tough situation come deadlifts. So let's see what the coaches have in mind for their third attempts. We continue with Dufour Quentin.
2 to 2.5.
Big brace here. Gets the squat command.
Wow.
Yeah, that looks deep enough. Let's see what
And
the judges have to say.
You really have to appreciate the technique.
3 whites.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, as we said, usually with a fast descent, it makes your squat a little deeper, a little more convincing for the
Yeah,
judges.
much more convincing and
And-
confusing for the referee to judge, I'll
Yeah.
say.
Because you people, especially the viewers right now on the live, you can see the replay from different angles. But what you have to keep in mind is the the judges only have their own angle at the actual speed
And have
that
5
the bar
seconds
is
to
going.
judge. You know.
And yeah,
So in 5 seconds,
Bar slow.
most of the time you have to make your
you
decision.
have to make your mind.
New personal
So
best.
we have Grégoire Hugo, who looks like a crowd favorite here.
Yeah.
Took a 10 kilos jump from his first attempt,
Yeah.
in order again to cover some ground against Nielsen. 225 was solid for him. No major issue, whether it be depth or technique.
No.
Let's see if he's able to replicate that technique.
And looking confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets his command. Yeah, probably deep enough.
Oh. He somehow lost tension and the bar slightly went
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
But there is one more.
So he kinda lost his balance, I assume.
Yeah.
Drifted forward, wasn't quite able to recover it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At this
here as you can
precise
see,
moment.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, the bar went up his back,
Yeah.
and if you're not used to that, that's a tough spot to be in. So
Lunch
now
University.
things are really different.
Yeah, because our friend Nielsen taking a 12.5
Yeah.
kilo jump. So
Exactly. So if he makes it,
Bar is
whereas
loading.
Hugo won't
Andreas
probably
Nielsen.
increase his weight, he will probably retake
Come in.
235. Here, Nielsen
Personal
can
best
put
attempt.
himself in a proper advantage um, with that big squat of his.
yeah,
247.5 is indeed a big squat for an 83 kilo man.
and he will try to push his advance, obviously,
Yeah.
on the bench press session as well, because he is a really solid bencher.
Let's see how he's able to move to 47.5.
I mean, I really enjoy the technique, you know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
so clear.
You don't have anything to say on technique.
Yeah.
Here it's perfect, really well executed.
2.5 kilos.
And as we said, that's a problem for Grégoire.
Yeah, big
That's a
threat.
big problem because I assume he will take maybe a 5 to 6 good lift, I would say.
Yeah, nothing to say.
Three whites. Nice technique. Also a different technique than our friend Nielsen. Yeah, that's what we were saying at first. You have to find the technique that suits your body type. You have to find the technique that suits your structure. And everybody has a different structure. Everybody has a different body type. Everybody has different weaknesses and strengths. So you have to find the proper balance. And that's why we have all of those different squats. And I think it's a good thing for the sport, right?
Yeah, obviously. And
So,
Bar is loading for
Kauki.
Andrei Koczky.
For 217.5 on the bar.
Personal best attempt with 5
come
kilos.
on, Andre.
Let's go.
Oh, he's hyped.
Yeah,
He's hyped.
almost hits his head with the bar.
That's as hyped as we can get.
Yeah. Wow,
So-
and he really low bar.
Yeah. Gets his squat command.
And yeah, got the squat command by the center referee.
And let's see what the judges have to say.
And it's a
It's
good
good.
and new personal best. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's good. 222.5. So now with our friend Premislav.
Yeah, so as we said, Bremislav decided to play it conservatively, increasing his second to third by 7.5 because he's in contention for that bronze medal against Simonetta. And Simonetta took a really big jump, especially with the way his second attempt moved. We're both thinking maybe a 2.5 to 5 kilos jump, and he took a 10 kilos jump. So if Bremislav here is able to make that lift, and Simonetta misses,
Tough spots.
that's a whole different situation.
Yeah.
But first, Premislav has to make it.
Wow.
Oh, and he misses.
Yeah. As we said, like weightlifting style doesn't let you grind that much. You don't
Yeah,
have the
exactly,
ability
yeah,
because
you
you're on a high bar, you know. So
Yeah. The bar really can't go anywhere because then it's immediately your head, and
yeah,
you don't want to do a head squat. That's not a.
I
that's
mean you
not
can,
a-
but
Yeah, you
He
don't
would-
want to do it.
well, 225 for Robert, just
Sporka.
before two attempt on 230 kilos, one for Quentin and the other for Thomas. But first, our good friend Robert.
Personal best. Let's go. Sporka from Czech Republic.
And he's trying to take some kilos back
Yeah,
after
exactly.
he lost
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah, exactly. And if he makes it, he's actually also in the mix for
Oh yeah,
podium
didn't
contention.
saw that. Yeah,
Because he took a big jump,
Yeah.
but he got his first attempt red lighted for depth.
yeah.
Will he be able to make it convincing enough for the judges?
Let's go.
It seems borderline.
Yeah, it's borderline.
He makes it.
Definitely.
Let's see what the judges have to say.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, and it's
Whoa.
three white.
Well, again,
Okay.
Congratulations.
From
You
here it
personal
looked
best.
borderline.
yeah.
But
for
again,
our angle, yeah.
we want to remind the viewers that the angle we have here and the angles the refs have and the angle you get from the replays aren't the same. So we may be seeing things that the refs aren't seeing the same way.
Exactly.
From here it looked borderline. Didn't look high, but borderline, and
Yeah.
he got three whites. So,
Yeah.
and he's in the mix right now for that bronze medal,
Yeah.
which is good for us.
And yeah, obviously.
At the moment. Come on, let's go.
Let's go, Quentin Dufour,
Yeah.
Belgium.
230 on the bar.
And look at his total on prognosis as well.
Oh, and he's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's close. That's really close.
So as you said, really stacked category.
Yeah, especially for that bronze medal. I
Yeah.
would assume the first and second places
Yeah.
are really locked.
Yeah.
But that bronze medal,
Wow.
yeah. And he had a little more in the tank also.
Yeah, maybe 2.2,
Yeah,
2.5.
2.5 to
Yeah.
5 kilos.
Yeah.
So we have a really, really stacked category for that bronze medal, and let me tell you, that bronze medal will have a lot of worth because when you have to battle against 3, 4 guys to get that medal with a 5 to 10 kilo spread, that's a tough one.
Yeah, and
That's a tough one.
every kilo will matter, of
Yep.
course. Regarding the battle for bronze, as we can see, Thomas really being into his zone, you know, seems
Yeah.
focused, concentrate.
Yeah, so like we said, we thought that a 10 kilos jump was maybe too much. Hopefully, Simonetta proves us wrong here and is able to stay in contention for that bronze medal. If he makes it, he has a conservative lead advantage over the next lifter. But let's see. He first has to make it, otherwise he's in a tough spot.
Let's go, Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah, and as we assumed, that was too much for the day. And unfortunately, right now for him, he opened the door for that bronze medal. And a lot of lifters are eyeing that bronze medal.
And you know, he's just opened the door and it's cold outside, people want to come in.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. When you cry for wolves, they show up. They do show up. So we have our friend Grégoire Hugo. He has to make that 235 in order to be able to be a threat for the gold medal. He has to make it.
And it's just a matter of technique this time.
Exactly, yeah.
I think talking about strength, he
He has
definitely
it,
got what it needs.
He has it. It's like you say, it's a matter of will he be able to recover? If he tilts forward, will he not be able to recover?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Allez, allez.
A lot is on the line here for him.
Oh yeah. And as you said, 255 for Nielsen.
Yeah, that was short. He gets the command, deep
Come
enough.
on,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
of course, as we said.
Yeah, that strength wasn't an issue, and it's 3 whites.
So right now he's pointing at 625, but
Yeah, you have to wonder because, you know, because of that technique issue he had on the second attempt, with the way that 235 moved, he probably had a solid 5 kilos in the tank.
yeah, obviously.
And that's not the same. Because here, if Nielsen Andreas is able to make that lift,
30 kilos.
that's a big spread. That's a big spread. But again, Grégoire is a big deadlifter also.
Yeah. Having the deadlift advantage is really
That's huge.
Yeah.
255 on the bar for him. That's a big squat for an 83. The biggest squat of this competition for the 83 kilo man by 20 kilos.
Yeah.
So he's in gold medal for squats.
Yeah.
He's just looking to improve his total here, and he'll need it.
And yeah, and Trejo took the 4th place, so it's not a medal, but him being on the first flight. Whoa!
Yeah, that was the exact call.
That was strength.
That
right?
was the call.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's what we said, right?
Yeah.
252, 255, and it's a tough situation for Grégoire.
Yeah.
So Nielsen taking the squat gold, 255. Grégoire taking silver, 235.
And Dufour taking the bronze. So as we are going to have a 10-minute break, and we will be right back for the bench press event. Welcome back
And the
to
lifters
the
please first
2023
group.
European Classic Powerlifting University Cup here in
In the
Albi,
lower
and
bar,
taking a couple of seconds to shout out all the
105
sponsors
kilos
that
for
made the
Maria
competition
Garcia.
possible. The IPF, EPF, ROG, SBD, Maniac, Anzo Power, and obviously the city of Albi, as we are heading back with Mario Garcia Sembranos and 105
Now is loaded for Mario
first attempt.
Garcia. Mikel de Cervantes University, Spain.
So, yeah, setting himself up, not using the rack to place him his shoulders properly. And again, it depends of the kind of the lifter he is. So yeah, Pana, we are going to have a really rough battle for this uh, bronze medal,
Yeah,
as we said.
absolutely. Yeah. And you know, also, we don't
Looking
know
good.
what will happen on bench, right?
Yeah,
You can maybe bit off more than you can chew, actually, and Nielsen will be in a tough spot because if he's able to really convincingly make his 172.5
yeah,
opener, that will be a problem for
yeah,
Grégoire. But if he can't, and he leaves the door open,
yeah,
we could see some upset. So
yeah,
let's see. But
and
first, we have the first group
yeah,
of the 83s.
yeah, with Twan Damus from Netherlands and 117.5 kilos for his opener.
Yeah, and again, another thing to keep in mind is since the 1st of January 2023, there's a rule on elbow depth
Totally.
for the bench. So does Nielsen have a big arch? Will his bench be able to convince the judges?
Yeah,
That's definitely something we will have to see.
yeah. As we can see, a really smooth opener from Twan.
Yeah,
And we are here back with our good friend Mert Ferdi, who hasn't been able to lift his last squat attempt. Gave it all for sure. And yeah, here is a 122.5.
explaining to the spotter how he wants the bar to be unracked. That's something really important to do, because not everybody likes to have the bar given the same way. So that's information you have to give to the spotter
Yeah,
in order to have a proper liftoff.
yeah. And luckily for him, he's got a very professional spotter, David, French spotter. Here again, to remind you, this team is a professional spotter team.
Yeah,
As you can see, it's really fluent.
3 whites. That was a little rough for an opener. That was a little work.
Yeah,
I don't know what you think.
yeah. As you can see, on the replay, because sometimes, like in general, bench press is the movement where you can grind the less. Depends again on the kind of the athletes, and I know what I'm talking about, obviously. And here is Trejo Gonzalez.
127.5. Something to keep in mind is when setting your foot really close to the foot of the bench, like he does. He moved his foot away, but you can't touch the foot of the bench. So that's something to keep in mind when benching in competition. But his foot are really far away,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's not a problem. Gets the start command.
Wow. All right, that was
Yeah.
yeah, that was easy.
Yeah. Oh, one red from the central ref for
Yeah.
the elbow depth that we were mentioning.
Yeah.
So that's the new rule as of 2023. And in the rule book, it says both of the elbows have to be at depth. So if you have one elbow that doesn't quite reach the depth, the central ref, who can actually see both elbows at the same time, will give a red.
Yeah.
And usually that red from the central ref may open a jury overrule. because the side refs maybe don't have the best angle to actually assess
Of course.
depth for both elbows.
Yeah.
So that's how I think that's how that rule will be put in place
Yeah.
for next international events.
Yeah. And you know what? I don't know if you're aware of that, but uh, the jury actually have two cameras with both angles.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
yeah, they can see. They can totally see it. So
Yeah. No issue for elbow depth here, as that was plenty deep.
yeah.
3
Decker,
whites.
Decker Gus was on the action, and now he is Zonko Matej with 132.5 kilos. And Zunko from University of Maribor, Slovenia.
Yeah, taking 132.5 on the bar. And he's actually ranked 10th overall.
Yeah, but as we said earlier, this is a really stacked category, so
Yeah, exactly,
10 kilo can make a tremendous difference.
Yeah.
Talking about,
You know, it's also a matter of how heavy or how light are you opening
yeah,
for the bench, for the deadlift.
yeah,
Because sometimes you can see prognosed totals that are really big, but the athlete isn't quite able to expand on the total. And otherwise, as we can see with Nilsson, who took a quite conservative opener given where he ended up, it can really differ a lot. So
Yeah.
that's definitely something to keep in mind.
and here is Joachim Smet from Belgium with the same weight, 132.5 kilos.
Exactly. So again, giving the spotter the informations as how he wants the bar to be handled to him. Gets the start command. Yeah, easy opener, probably 3 whites,
Yeah.
and it is.
So 110 for the second attempt of Mario Garcia Sembranos.
Yeah, so we start the second attempt of the first group for the 83 kilo men with 110 on the bar.
Mario Garcia, personal best attempt for him.
Self lift off, as we can see. Gets the command. Oh,
Yeah.
I think he might have lifted his head off the bench.
Yeah, and maybe the butt. I was thinking about
Yeah,
the butt.
exactly. So I think before descending the bar, he actually lifted his head off the bench. Probably the side judges weren't able to see it,
Yeah.
and that's why he got one yellow from the central ref, because the central ref is best situated in order to assess that aspect.
Yeah.
So hopefully for the lifter, the jury didn't see that.
Yeah, totally. And I saw Dominique Nicolo watching closely, and he didn't notice.
Yeah, because what
nothing.
happened was it wasn't during the movement, it actually happened right after the central ref gave the start command.
Yeah.
So probably won't see that on the replay.
It's just a small warning without costs.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Nice arch, as we can see here. Gets the command.
No big trouble.
Yeah. 3 whites.
Good lift.
3 whites. Good job. And the crowd is cheering him on.
Yeah. Always nice to see Netherlands people. Really such warm people.
Yeah.
Rotterdam University.
We continue with Kar Mert Ferdi, so only increasing his first attempt by 2.5, as we said,
He
as we
knew
both
it.
agreed
Yeah.
that that was a hard opener.
Yeah.
And you know, something that could explain it is that's a different equipment.
Yeah, totally.
The bench does play a role on the depending on the equipment that you use. So if he's not used to train on a bench, a rogue bench, that's completely different.
Yeah, plus the warm up area
Yeah.
is with Lyco, so makes thing even
Different.
different. Yeah,
Exactly. But I think this attempt was better
way
than his
better.
first attempt.
Yeah, way better.
So maybe he can actually cover some more ground for him from
Yeah,
here, maybe 130.
I'll bet on a jump of 5
Yeah,
kilos.
5 kilos probably.
For Goose.
We continue with 132.5 for Decker Goose.
5 kilos for Goose.
Come on, Gus. 132.5.
Yeah, pacing himself up. Also giving the spotter, the central spotter, the informations for the liftoff.
Seconds between the clocks. Runs out of time.
Sets up. Gets the command.
Maybe the bar a little bit too high.
Yeah, that was some work.
Yeah.
That was some work, but 3 whites. Good for him. The question is,
Yeah.
where do you go from here?
Yeah, I mean,
2.5,
yeah, I mean,
5.
you have to, and yeah, I think it's just the angle, but regarding the replay, it really looked like the butt went
Kevin Gonzalez.
off the bench, but again, it's just the angle.
Yeah.
And here we have our good friend Trejo Gonzalez Kevin with 135 kilos on its second attempt.
Yeah, 7.5 increase, which is quite the increase on
Yeah.
the bench, actually.
But he's slowly building a total in order for him to be in a correct position to start deadlift battle.
Yeah, and there are only 2.5 between him and the 4th place, and only 2.5 also between him and the 3rd place.
Yeah.
So him being able to make that lift like that right now means a lot.
Yeah.
And we will see how things go. But yeah, that weight class is really stacked.
Yeah.
Between 6th and 3rd, we will see some really big matchups. And every lift will matter down the line.
Yeah.
Cut deadlifts.
That's what we can call entertainment, right?
Absolutely.
So 140 now for Matej Zunko.
140 is your typical gym bro bench goal with 3 plates on the bar on any
Totally.
commercial gym.
Totally.
So that's a strong bench.
As you can hear the ide.
Yeah. Easy weight.
That was easy, and it's a good
Easy weight. Uh,
Same weight for your
that was nice. That was nice.
And this is
And he's happy about it.
Joachim's new personal best attempt to 5 kilos. Or is worried. Joachim expects.
We continue with Smet Joachim
University.
with 140 on the bar.
Come on. Personal best attempt. Let's go.
Yeah, Smet Joachim.
Gets the command, presses it up. Yep.
Small battle here.
Yeah. He was able to recover. Probably a technical issue, I assume.
Yeah, maybe. Seems like.
Martina Garcia.
And yeah, here we are going into the third bench press round.
Yeah, final round for the first 83 kilo men group with 115 on the bar for Garcia, Sembranos, Mario.
12.5 kilos for Mario. Let's
Vamos.
go. Vamos.
Taking his time to set up. Yeah, again, that head movement at the beginning.
Yeah.
This time I don't think he lifted his head up, but...
Ah.
Oh, that grind.
Yeah, that was a grind, hats off, but
Yeah, slightly too heavy.
Sorry, no.
Oh, maybe a back cramp?
yeah, it's quite common. I mean,
Yeah, seems like a back cramp.
yeah,
137 for him.
nothing
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
be
hopefully
too
nothing too
concerned about.
serious.
3 attempts time to change the opener for second group. Bars
We
loaded.
start the final bench attempt for Car Ferdi.
Middle
And
New personal best
yeah, surprisingly,
for
he only
left
took a
and
2.5 kilo jump. Maybe, although having his second attempt move better, he felt that the 5 kilos weren't there for a 130 bench.
Yeah. Yeah, the 2.5. Yeah, we've bet it on 130, but yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes you have to be conservative.
Yes, sometimes 5 kilos on bench is quite a jump.
Yeah.
Gets the command. Yeah.
Yeah, and perfectly
Yeah.
made. Like
Yeah, probably 127.5 was the call for him.
the exact
As
call.
130 could have been a little too much for the day.
Yeah.
And you want to build your total for a big deadlift.
Yeah. Opening at 227.5 in the deadlift session,
Also for him with 2.5
and currently sitting on the 13th position. And here is Toine Damus 130.
Yeah. 130 on the bar for him for his last attempt. Takes his time to set up. He really has a nice arch.
Yeah. For a guy this tall.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Big session.
Gets the squat SAR command. Presses it up. Oh, nice. Was it deep enough?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yep, 3 whites. Good job.
Nice. It's
Good
really
job for him.
efficient.
Yeah.
New personal best, congratulations. Goose Decker, 135 for him.
Yeah. It really seems like he has studied his own
3 years of
depth.
competition, bars loaded
Yeah.
for Goose Decker. Also personal best attempt with 5
And we didn't
kilos.
see a lot of reds, right, for elbow
Yeah.
depth. We only seen one, I think.
Yeah, that was a center ref.
Yeah. So we continue with Goose Decker with 135 on the bar. A 2.5 increase from his second attempt.
Yeah.
Which is also a 2.5, 5 kilo
PB.
PB for him.
Yeah.
So we wish him the best.
Muscles shaking. And yeah, it's going.
Oh!
Wow.
Yeah.
Sticking point.
Slightly too heavy.
Yep.
Slightly too heavy for the day.
Sorry, it was such a nice try, but only.
Still walks away with a 2.5 PB.
No more chances to
Comp
the
PB.
openers for second group.
So that's a good thing for him.
Yeah, reasons to be satisfied.
Exactly, yeah.
And here is a really important lift regarding the battle for the bronze medal.
Absolutely. A 5 kilo jump for Trejo, Gonzalez, Kevin.
Personal best
As we said, all of the lifters between 3rd and 6th place,
5 kilos.
even 8th place actually, are only
Yeah.
5 to 7.5 kilos away. So every lift matters as of right now, and
Yeah.
coming deadlifts, it will be even closer. Will
Yeah.
he be able to make that 140?
Yeah.
Will he be able to cover some ground? We'll know in a few seconds.
At least we hope so. For the entertainment,
Absolutely.
imagine a lifter being 8th position and finishing in third
Third,
position
imagine.
in one lift.
Gets the command.
uh,
That was maybe borderline for depth.
yeah.
Let's see. And it's three
Whoa.
whites. Good job.
Right.
Good job.
That's really good for him.
From here, looked a little borderline
Yeah.
in terms of depth,
Yeah.
but you know the refs deemed it deep enough. So it's good for the entertaining value, like you said. As
Totally.
again, and you know even the ninth lifter, because
Yeah. Yeah. He's at
582.5,
582.5. Yeah.
and the third lifter prognosed right now is at 592.5, so
Yeah.
10 kilos.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that difference.
And again, Trejo has taken the all the kilos he needed, and he was able to put on the bar since from now. So
Yep. So that lift also matters for Matej, as if he makes that lift, he's only in 10 kilos contention for that bronze medal.
yeah. Let's go, Matej.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Probably 3 whites, I assume.
Yeah.
And he's happy. He knows that every kilo
Yeah.
matter right now, and he took exactly what he needed on that third bench.
And he totally earned his due with this one.
Yes, he did.
Shout out to him.
Another 145 attempt for Smet Joachim. 145. And again, right now, like we said, all of the lifters are in bronze medal contention. As if he makes it, he's prognosed with a 587.5 kilo total, which is only 5 kilos away from that bronze medal spot.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to see the deadlift session.
Gets the start command. And too heavy.
Way too heavy.
And I also think he lifted his head off.
Oh, I didn't notice
Yeah,
that.
during the movement. Not sure if that would have been a good lift for that reason.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he wasn't able to make the lift.
Oh yeah.
And
You're
with
right.
that, we go to the second group of the 83 kilo lifters with the first attempt of Simonetta Thomas, who is also a bronze medal contender with 115 on the bar.
Yeah.
Thomas Simonetta, Toulouse University.
$115 kilo opener.
Takes his time to set up. Oh, really close grip bench.
Whoa. It's almost suicide grip.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's deep. Yeah, probably I assume an injury.
Yeah. That's what I thought as well,
And
because
I don't think his elbows were locked.
yeah.
I don't think his elbows were locked at the beginning,
Yeah, that's what
which
the
is-
referee says.
which is why the ref didn't give the start command. But the two side refs gave the start command, so the central ref doesn't have the choice but to give the command, even if it doesn't agree with
Yeah.
the athlete's position.
We'll give the command, then put the red lights.
Exactly, yeah.
So here with Quentin Dufour with 120 kilos.
Yeah, strong
Yeah.
opener.
Nice one.
Nothing major to note here. 3 weights. Same bar for Grégoire Hugo, who is currently sitting in second place, 30 kilos away from the first place, who's right now under Nilsson's grip. So let's see if Grégoire here can cover some ground on bench in order to put himself in a pulling first place.
I mean, he will really have to take at least 10 or 15 kilo in order to put himself in on the best position,
Yeah.
at the entrance of the deadlift session.
Gets the command. That was quite easy,
Yeah.
actually. Can he put 15 kilos on that bar? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither.
But nothing is played until it's played. And again, we don't know how Nielsen's bench look. So does he have a really high arch with maybe a lack of depth that could be red lighted by the refs?
Yeah.
So we will see. We'll definitely see. We continue with Sporka Robert with 130 on the bar.
Yeah, 130 kilos. Still in the 83 weight class, as it will be the last flight of the day. And tomorrow we are coming back with the women 76, 84 and 84 plus, the 105 man B group, 105 man A group, and we will finish with the 120, 120 plus.
Gets the command. Easy weight
Yeah.
for Sporka. Probably 3 weights. And it's a good lift for him. We continue with Pilt Antoine with 132.5 on the bar for him.
Yeah, 132.5.
And with that attempt, we'll have the answer. Does the mustache increase indeed the bench press?
Of course it is.
Let's see.
Well, so the actual podium is at 140, the top one, but of course the 3 last lifters will, with them or their opener, place themselves on the podium. So yeah, 145 will be the minimum at the end of the first round.
Easy opener for him,
Yeah.
which confirms the theory.
La moustache magique. Let's go. Premislav, 145 kilos on the bar.
So Premislav here, again, he's prognosed 7th, but he hasn't made his lift yet.
Yeah.
And also, as we said, there are only 7.5 kilos between 7th and 3rd. So even if you can see him prognosed 7th, he could end up on the podium based off of how his bench is going to go, how his deadlift is going to go, and what his opponents will do. Let's see that 145 opener first. Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, really easy.
Yeah. He has more in the tank, that's for sure.
And we are going to see what Kauki Andre can make with this 150 kilo bar. And bar is loaded.
So his personal best is 160 kilos, so he's only 10 kilos away from his personal best. Depending on how this 150 is going to move, maybe he takes 160 immediately right after and tries for bench PB and also tries to actually increase his total. So let's see. Gets the command. Not sure
Wow.
about the depth.
Yeah,
Really
maybe the
not
depth.
sure
Yeah,
about the depth.
maybe the depth.
Oh, and it's 3 whites.
All right, so he's really
Good for him.
Yeah, he's
Good for him.
in a really good position. So
Yeah, from here, let's see the replay. For me, that's really borderline.
yeah,
The rulebook says that your elbows have to be at level or below. So maybe the refs deemed that the elbows were at level, which is enough for a 3 whites in that situation, that scenario.
and that's a really good news for him because with this one he's at currently sitting at the second place.
For the bench event, right?
Yeah,
Now we have Nielsen Andreas, who is the favorite to win this competition, but he has to make this opener with 172.5. Will depth be an issue? Will he be able to expand his lead? We'll see right now.
and
Yeah, I don't think depth will be an issue. Probably 3 whites. Yeah,
and really easy. Really
that was
easy.
extremely easy for him.
Yeah, I think he will just have to pull the first deadlift in order for him to win, because
I'm
now
not sure.
I don't
Honestly,
know.
I'm not sure. You don't know. Maybe Grégoire, his 270 opener is not his real opener. Maybe he will open up with 280 and play it really aggressively. You don't know.
Yeah,
You never know. Until it's done, you never know.
yeah, 30 kilos for the moment, separate them.
Exactly. 25.
25.
If Hugo makes his lift.
Yeah,
25 if Hugo makes it. And 25, given Hugo's opener, could be in contention.
yeah,
Surprised by only a 5 kilos jump from Hugo, as his 120 was really easy. Maybe playing it secure in order to be able to pull for the win.
yeah.
Oh, that was work. That was work.
Maybe that was a correct call.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think he will go on a 127.5.
Yeah, probably. 5 kilos made his bench that much slower. So I'm assuming a 2.5 jump is probably the call to go.
Yeah. And yeah, here is Simonetta Thomas
Simonetta.
with 125.
Yeah, currently sitting in 5th position overall.
Yeah, and
Only
again,
5 kilos behind the 3rd place.
yeah. And he really seems like it's an injury because most of the
Yeah.
time people don't bench that
Yeah,
close,
exactly. He got called by the central ref probably for soft elbows.
Yeah, that was
on the first
exactly
attempt.
it, yeah.
Yeah, Fred. Again, I would assume. I don't think his elbows were locked at first. Especially if you compare to that ending position
Yeah.
where he's locked.
Yeah, and
Again.
again the ref saw it.
Yeah. Will the jury overrule? Will the jury overrule though? That's my question.
I think this time they will.
That's my question. Will the jury overrule?
See Gaston talking. right now
Yeah, we
with
can see the
Dominique.
jury going back and forth.
Yeah, they agree.
Yeah,
they agree.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's an overrule. We'll have to wait for the confirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely discussing that elbow lockout. Yeah, jury overrule.
Yeah, overruled.
Unfortunately for the lifter, Thomas
Simonetta.
Simonetta, his bench has been overruled due to a lack of elbow extension at the beginning of the movement, which is what we also saw and what the central ref saw.
Yeah, sorry for him, but yeah, obviously, the first time it's a warning. The second time you have to.
Oh, slightly too heavy for Dufour Quentin,
Now lift.
but he will have another go at it.
Yep.
And the problem is that we were discussing with that failed Simonetta has to retake the same weight, and now he's not in position to actually attack that
Yep.
third place. He,
Yeah.
he can't attack it. He's
It was
forced
Yeah.
to try to stick with it and maybe to play it more aggressively on deadlifts.
Yeah. And he exactly knows that that's what is going to happen, because I'm not sure if he's capable of locking the elbows correct properly.
If it's an issue, if it's an injury,
Yeah.
maybe he can't.
Yeah.
But you know, my assumption is he's able to do it at the end.
Yeah.
So the question is, why can't he do it at first?
Yeah.
Which is the question.
Yeah. Correct.
So will he be able to bounce back? We'll see. He has another attempt at it.
Yeah. And now we are with the sport car, Robert, with 137.5 kilos.
Sporka also in fourth place right now, only 2.5 behind the bronze medal. If he makes it, and if he makes it convincingly, he could cover some ground and be placed third at the beginning of the deadlift event.
Yeah.
Only 10 seconds left, so he might be in a rush here.
And he'll have the start command.
Yeah. And yeah, easy work.
It's
I
really
think
clear.
he could be sitting in bronze medal by deadlifts. It could be.
Let's look. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, that's possible. Correct. He's in the fourth place right now, 2.5 kilo below Premislav, which is at 600 prognosis. So yeah,
140 on the bar for Pilt Antoine. Gets the command. Yeah, strong bench. Really strong bench. And 3 white lights. So we go onto the podium for the bench event. 155 for Milsa Sik, Premislav, with his second attempt. And we'll have a battle actually for the silver on the bench
yeah, totally.
between him and
Kauki.
Kauki.
Kauki looked really.
Yeah, really strong on his
Yeah.
opener. But so did Premislav.
Yeah.
Yeah, no major struggle. That was quite heavy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's getting closer and closer to its limit.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe 17. Yeah, it's 157.5.
You know, I think that's what they're going to put because I do believe that in the position in which he's in, he's only 2.5 away from the bronze medal.
Yeah.
And you don't want to try to expend too much and
Yeah.
then lose 5 kilos where you can comfortably make 2.5
Yeah,
and be in a better position when starting deadlifts.
of course.
You want to have that lead, right?
Mm.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer a bench medal or an overall medal?
I think we all agree that overall medal is
That's what I do believe also. It's more important.
the sacred grail, right?
Yeah. 157.5 for Kauki. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
three wide for him.
yeah, he will have the advantage, I guess, on the bench
Yeah.
press.
Oh, and actually, Premislav put in 160 for his third attempt.
Wow. All right. We'll see.
Yeah, and Kauki is actually heavier. So yeah, if Kauki wants the medal, he'll have to go 162.5. So with that move, maybe Branislav will have not only the bench silver, but also put himself in a good spot for that overall total. But here we have the biggest bench of the event
And
with
180
Nilsson Andreas, 180 on the bar.
Yeah.
172 was,
was flying.
yeah, like a walk in the park. So
Yeah.
let's see that 180.
Yeah, definitely taking the dogs out with this one. Whoa. What was
Lost
that?
it at the end. 3 whites. So it means that the central ref had already given
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rack
totally.
command.
Yeah.
Because once the central ref gives you the rack command, it's actually okay to, as you can see on the replay, he missed it here.
I'm not sure of what happened
I
because
think the bar drifted forward
okay.
at the end. When he locked it out, the bar drifted forward and was about to miss it.
Yeah.
But hopefully the spotters caught it, so
Yeah.
we want to give a quick shout out to
Of
the
course.
French spotting team that did an amazing job, all the more as they've been here for 2 days straight, and they
And-
will also be here tomorrow.
And on Sunday, because on Sunday we have
Also, yeah, exactly.
qualification for international
For
meet.
Worlds.
Yeah, for World Games in Malta this year, this summer, and yeah,
So we go back to Simonetta, who had issues locking his elbows on the first and second attempt.
yeah, and you know what? I don't think again
Yeah,
it's
that's
the
better.
same thing.
No, that's better. I think it's okay right now.
All
But
right.
can he make it?
Wow.
Can he make it?
Wow.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I'm
have
assuming 3 whites. I think his elbows were locked. Yeah, 3 whites.
That's great for him. Really
Yeah.
did an amazing job and stays on.
Yeah, he stays on track.
Yeah, totally.
He definitely stays on track. We assume it's probably an issue, an injury with the way he benches.
Yeah.
Really, really close. Maybe a shoulder issue, maybe a pectoral issue. But you know what matters is that he actually got his lift,
Yeah.
and now, and he's a big puller. His opener is 250, so he definitely could upset some people to go get that bronze medal.
Yeah, for sure. But again, because we don't know how smooth it is going to be,
With his opener,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, exactly.
and it's pretty much the same to all the lifters which are chasing this bronze medal.
Slightly too heavy.
Same as the second attempt, right?
Yeah, slightly too heavy for Dufour-Quentin, who still, again, is only 12.5 away from the bronze medal as of right now.
Yeah.
So we could see again an upset. And we go with Grégoire Hugo, 127.5. This will actually confirm his second place overall, and that will give him 27.5 kilo lead on the third place.
Yeah.
So that's an important lift to make. And with that, if he makes it, he's 35 kilos away from the first place.
Yeah, so it's getting larger and larger. So
Yeah.
chances to really be into the battle getting smaller and smaller. But again, still possible.
We don't know if Nielsen can't make it. I think it's still possible.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's possible. We don't know how big of a deadlifter he is. With an opener of 270, I'm assuming he could end up in the 300 range,
Yeah.
and ending up in the 300 range could put him in that spot.
And I'm not sure of his body weight. But
Also, personal best attempt for Robert with 2.5 kilos.
He has the body weight on
Alright.
Nielsen. He has it. So
he's
if
lighter.
he just has to match his total, and he'll place higher than him. He's got the body weight. That's an advantage
Yeah.
in a close matchup like that.
Yeah, and plus he's going to lift
After him, so
after
he knows
him, yeah.
exactly what
And
he needs
yeah, he
to
always
put in order to pull for the win.
yeah only
so
needs
that's
to
an
match up
advantage.
Andres.
So a 5 kilo jump for Sporka Warbert, which will put him 2.5 away from the bronze medal. And he drives.
Wow.
Slightly too heavy.
Yeah.
Slightly too heavy. The bar just drifted down a bit, and the spotters immediately cut it. So
But
again, props to the spotting team.
Yeah.
That's doing an amazing job.
And that's really remarkable, the effort he put into this attempt. Unfortunately, didn't went his way, but
Yeah. So we continue with Pete Antoine with 145 kilos, which will put him in 4th place on bench. Unfortunately, don't have such thing as a 4th place medal, so he'll be just outside the podium for bench if he can make the lift.
yeah. And it's 160 kilos following for the podium. So 160, Kauki will take 162, and Nielsen, of course, +5 and 185 kilos, as Antoine is having his 3rd attempt.
Yeah, strong pressing, really nice technique, controlled throughout the whole movement.
Yeah,
And now we have Premislav with 160 on the bar. I assume this will be slightly too heavy, given how his second
Yeah.
attempt went. I think a 2.5 jump would have been the call. Hopefully the lifter proves me wrong
yeah,
and is able to not only secure a silver medal on bench, but also increase his total. Again, you don't want to fall short on the overall placing just for a bench medal.
yeah. But again, we never underestimate Polish lifter and their ability to grind.
Yeah, let's see. Oh,
That's
makes
well,
it.
yeah.
Oh.
So really, yeah,
That's a good lift.
Yeah. Well done for Premislav. He
That's a
is
good lift.
right now into this in the 2nd place, and waiting for Kauki's answer at 162.5.
You know what I'm about to say? I'm about to say I also think Kauki putting too heavy, but since Premislav just proved me wrong,
You have to say it
we'll have to wait.
because
But I do believe he puts too heavy.
all right,
But the difference is Kauki here is 20 kilos away from the 3rd place.
yeah, he's really only
total.
playing.
So maybe he's really giving it
Yeah,
his
yeah,
best to
yeah.
secure that silver medal.
Of course.
Maybe for him right now securing the silver medal has a bigger impact than just increasing the total by 2.5 kilos,
Exactly.
which is something to consider as they're not in the same position.
Yeah. And again, proves you wrong.
And he makes it.
And yeah, few athletes.
3 whites. Good job.
Yeah, really great job.
I'm happy to be proven wrong by lifters.
Yeah.
Happy for them.
And from now, only 7 misses overall, so it's a lot of green inside.
You said it right before the lifter goes.
Yeah, but
Will you jinx it?
yeah, and it's a
Will you jinx it?
European record.
Oh, European record.
Yeah,
That's a really strong bench. 185.
yeah.
His 1st and 2nd attempts were really easy. Will he have the strength to make that 3rd attempt, which is a record?
And I don't know. He really looks. His physics look really.
He's
great.
massive.
Yeah,
he's
he's
massive
really
for
massive.
an 83. Let's see.
Let's go, Andres.
That was easy.
You know, that was not even an
Yeah,
opener.
that
You know,
was-
that was the last warm-up.
If I were him, I would go in the warm-up room and hit a 190, 195.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you have to finish your training.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we are having 10 minutes break and heading back for the last deadlift session of the day. And welcome back, everyone, here for the last session of the day, and we are going to have a close look at the subtotals entering into the deadlift session. So, as you can see, Andreas Nielsen at 440 for the moment, and second Andre Kauki at 380, and it's really close. It's really close for the third place, and we are going in a couple of seconds to
So
go
we'll continue shortly
with the first deadlift
with deadlifts.
at 210
Lift in order,
for Garcia
Carr,
Zambranos.
Zunko, Tello.
5 seconds.
Bar is lowered for Mario Garcia.
Easy opener.
Yeah, really solid 210. Of course, it's 3 white lights. And Carl Mert and 2 to 2.5 kilos for him. And subtotaling 340 and 562 on prognosis.
Bar is loaded. Carr.
Yeah. A sumo puller.
Quite wide stance.
Yeah. Let's see that pull.
Full grip.
Yeah, nice weight. No major struggle for him. And 3 whites, he's on the board.
Yeah. Slovenian Zonko Matej and 225 for his opener.
Yeah, 225 on the bar.
Bar is loaded.
And bar is loaded. So, like we said, depending on the kind of jumps those lifters make, we could actually see somebody from that group placing bronze, because between that 9th place and that 3rd place, you only have 20 kilos. So depending if you have a big deadlifter that takes a big jump,
Yeah.
we could see some upsets.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, but there are disadvantage because they are the first.
Yeah, exactly.
That's always the problem when you have
Yeah.
a surprise and a big group is going. A big group, a guy of big group is.
And we have Kevin
Yeah, they're pulling
Gonzalez.
after you, so they know
Yeah.
exactly what you total, and they
Yeah.
know exactly what they need to total in order to
Exactly.
beat you. But again, it's not only about knowing what you need to beat somebody. For instance, everybody knows that with a 840 kilos total, you beat Taylor Atwood, who's the GOAT of powerlifting. You have to
Yeah,
make
of
that
course.
840 total, right? So
Yeah.
it's not only about knowing the total; it's about making the total.
Yeah, most of the time it's not even close. Wow.
And again,
Well.
see what I just told you. Both deadlift openers back to back were really easy.
Yeah.
If those lifters take the 15 to 20 kilo jump,
Yeah,
they
I
actually
guess.
get to that bronze
You're right.
medal total. So it's really close. It's really close.
You're right.
From Tilburg University, Netherlands.
So, Gus Decker, 227.5 kilos.
Yeah. He looks confident.
Yeah, smiling. Gotta love the glasses he wears.
Conventional puller here.
and a bit of a strongman technique.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, that worked well.
Deadlift
He's
for
really
glutes.
happy about it.
Yeah.
He impressed the audience.
230 for
His
abdominals.
fellow lifters.
One.
British University.
We continue
Double
with
slowly.
Damhuis Tuan, 230
For
kilos on the bar.
Dumfries, Netherlands.
He looks confident. He looks in the zone. Again, adjusting his belt right before the pull.
Yeah.
And another white stance sumo puller. Yeah, easy weight.
Deadlift.
Three
Yeah,
whites.
only 3 whites for the moment.
Ah, be careful. You might have jinxed
Oh.
it again.
Same weight,
You
230.
might have jinxed it again.
I'm not
Be
doing
careful.
this on purpose.
You might have jinxed it. Hopefully that's not the case.
I really don't think so. It will be
Smet
okay with me.
Joachim, 230 on the bar.
Yeah. Let's go, Joachim.
Conventional puller also. Yeah, easy work. Probably 3 whites, and it is.
Yeah.
Deadlift. Second
So second attempt
round. 225
with the
for
225. That's
And
a
see what I just told you.
Yeah.
Trejo Gonzalez went from 225 to 240,
yeah.
which puts him, as of right now, third place. So we could see somebody from the A group actually totaling what needs to be totaled in order to snatch the podium. Imagine that.
Yeah.
bars loading.
But like you also specifically said, the advantage the second group has is they know exactly what total the A group did, and they can just match that total in order to snatch back the bronze medal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting.
It's gonna be super, super, super close for that bronze medal. Nice lift from Garcia Sembranos Mario.
Yeah, 225 moved easily, plus 15 kilo jump, and yeah, barely saw it.
230 for Car.
And like that's 230 right now for Mertz.
And you know what just happened? I just saw right now. Nielsen put his opener deadlift from 227.5 to 275.
Again, a Swedish tactic.
So we thought it was going to be close. If
That
that's
is
his
not
real
even.
opener,
Yeah.
it's not going to be close. We'll first have to see him pull, but if that's the case,
Yeah.
we thought it was going to be, but maybe not.
Yeah.
230 for Carmert Ferdi. Quite a bit of work.
Oh yeah.
His grip at the end.
Yeah, that's the danger. These are the danger of hook grip, losing a little bit of the back tension, and of course, the major threat is to let the bar go down.
Yeah. And you know, I think the lockout was a little soft as well.
Yeah.
Maybe
totally.
because of the grip actually sliding off his
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
So that's a tough one. He will probably retake the same weight.
I mean, he has to.
And
Yeah.
and if his grip is holding on, he will probably be able to make it.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like a strength issue. Definitely
No.
seemed like
Yeah, technical issues.
like a grip issue.
Yeah.
We continue with Zunko Matei with a 10 kilos jump from his first attempt with 235 on the bar. Takes his time to adjust his nice looking SBD belt.
Yeah. Shout out to SBD, one of the major sponsor of the EPF.
That was work
Yeah,
for
struggled a bit.
the lockout. Stronger off the floor, harder with the lockout, but it's good, and it's 3 white lights.
Yeah. And yeah, he's having 592.5 for the moment. So for the moment, he's matching with
Goes loaded.
Trejo, knowing he's lighter. So we'll see.
We have
Fifth
Decker
attempt for
Goose,
Bruce Decker.
237.5
Let's
on the bar.
go. Count.
Yeah, 237.5.
Yeah, nice pull.
Yeah, big pull.
Yeah, really nice pull.
Good lift.
That was easy for him,
Yeah,
and he looks really
confidence. Yeah,
confident.
shakes his head.
He says to the audience that
I got it. I got it.
there's another one to go.
240. Trejo Gonzalez, also the same weight.
240 for Damhuis Tuan.
Now is loaded.
Current PB at
Let's go,
572. So looking to increase its PB with this one.
Yep. And he also matches his deadlift PB with that 240 kilo deadlift. Yeah, that's nice. Solid work. And 3 white lights. Probably has 5 to 10 kilos in the tank, I would say.
Yeah,
Spain.
So
I like
the
on 5
upset we
kilos.
were talking about, 240 on the bar
Yeah.
for Trejo Gonzalez Kevin. If
Vamos.
he makes this lift convincingly, he could really be
Yeah.
the bronze medal position.
Totally.
Let's see how he's able to pull that 240. Looks really fired up. Ah,
Such a shame.
slight grip issue.
Yeah.
Again, like we were mentioning it, hook grip can be the grip for some lifters. It
Yeah.
can be really hard to hold on to for some others.
Yeah.
So far, we've seen 2 misses with that hook grip. So that's really a call you have to be sure to make when deciding with which grip you want to go.
Yeah. Most of the people are not able to lift with a proper technique using hook grip.
I've tried it myself, and
Yeah.
it's
Me too.
it's hard on the sole. You know, it's
Yeah.
hard on the fingers. It's hard on the
Yeah.
sole.
Yeah.
We continue with Smet Joachim with 245 on the bar, and also that will get him closer to the podium if he makes it convincingly.
Yeah, because with this fail, Trejo leaves the door open.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, strong pull.
Yeah, convincing.
Probably has a little more in the tank.
Maybe 7.5, I'll say.
Yeah, that's how you want to play it. Do you want to go for the highest place possible? Do you want to be a threat for the bronze medal?
You
It
have
depends. It depends. That's a tough call to make.
Yeah.
For sure.
To. And going back with Mert for the last time of the day. Yeah, 230 on the bar for his third attempt.
Yeah, so the second fail was a grip issue. Will he be able to recollect himself? Will he be able to hold on to the bar?
We really wish him to be able to maintain the bar.
Can he make it? Can he make it?
Unfortunately.
I assume a soft lockout.
Yeah.
2-1. He still has 1 white, so maybe the jury will overrule it. Not sure about that. As from here, it looked like a soft lockout.
Yeah, when we saw it in live, it looked like a soft lockout. Well, I mean, if you watch the replay, yeah, then you can.
I think it's still debatable, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't know. My first impression was really not convincing.
Yeah. So Garcia, Sembranos, Mario with 235 on the bar. Last pull of the day for him.
Yeah, needs to finish in the
Yeah, you want
correct
to
way.
finish strong. You want to finish with a nice PB.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
it's going up, it's
Yeah.
going up.
Let's
That's
pass the
oh,
ticking
nice
point.
grind.
Yeah. Really nice grind.
Yeah, is the lockout enough?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-1. I don't know what that yellow stands for.
Um. Let's see.
I don't know what that yellow stands for.
To 40-40.
Yeah,
Yeah. To
I don't
be
know.
honest,
Oh, jury.
overall. Yeah. Well.
Oh, what was that for?
The previous lifts.
I really have no clue, to be honest. I don't know.
Well. Too bad for him, but yeah, this is the.
Yeah, the competition continues with Zunko Matei with 240 on the bar. No major change for him, as this won't be a threat to the podium,
Yeah.
but this will for sure increase his PB total by 22.5. So that's important for him. Again, you want to finish really strong on deadlifts in order to have a good memory of your meat.
Yeah.
And there's a
Nah.
grind. Unfortunately not.
Yeah, knees were locked, so
Yeah,
he's been locked a little
congratulations
bit.
to him.
Yeah, a little
Still
bit
had
too early.
a good competition with a nice overall PB.
Yeah.
Kevin Gonzalez, 240 kilos for him.
So we go back to Trejo Gonzalez Kevin. Tried to make the move from third in order to build up his total, but here what happened was, even if he makes it, Smet put in what he needed in order to kick him off the podium.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely, you're right.
So it's just here to build the total if Trejo misses.
Vamos.
And he switched.
Oh.
As
Yeah,
you
he
can see, he
switched
switched
to mixed
to mixed grip because he had a lot of blood on his hand, probably due to a callus tear on that second attempt.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the switch didn't pay off. He wasn't able to hold on to the bar, and now he's already off the podium.
Yeah.
And Smet will have a chance to actually snatch that bronze medal overall.
Yeah, too bad he went that high between his first and second.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to get that bronze medal, there's no other option. Like you say, high risk, high reward. You have to make
Yeah.
it. You have to make it.
Yeah. It can be a way to think, yeah, obviously. But before deadlift event, he was doing a perfect meet.
Yeah.
And yeah, he has plenty of reasons to be satisfied of.
Yeah, Damris Tuan with 250 on the bar. That won't give him any overall placing. Maybe looking to place himself on deadlift medals. We'll see. Nice.
Well done.
Nice pull.
Yeah.
And it's a 10 kilos PB for him.
Yeah. And smashed
Strong pull.
his previous total PB, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good day. And as of right now, he's in deadlift silver first. But
Yeah.
obviously, we still have the second group to go.
Yeah.
So that might change. Maybe looking at a deadlift bronze. We'll see how the other lifters do.
yeah, this seems complicated, but again, we never know.
Goose Decker, Netherlands. One more time.
Decker Goose 252.5 with a big jump.
Yeah, crowd favorite.
Yeah, a 15 kilo jump from his second attempt. So he must have felt really strong, really comfortable in that second attempt.
Oh yeah. Prepare himself for the big
Oh,
lift.
oh,
Wow.
and he makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's excited about it.
This is literally the type of
Yeah.
lifters that you will love in competition. Because
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a hype moment for the crowd here.
yeah, huge congrats to him.
Yeah. They look really, really excited about
Yeah,
that last pull.
yeah, he walks off by the great
And
door.
that was a gutsy move to make, man,
Yeah,
but it paid
of
off.
course. Yeah,
So we
2 kilo.
continue
Yeah,
with 255 for Smet.
Let's go. Come on. One more time.
And with that pull, he will actually place himself third overall. And then from
yeah,
there, we'll have to see the other groups. So, but first, he obviously he has to make that pull. Really important pull for him, and for the overall competition. And he pulls.
wow,
Oh, that was nice.
great one, really great one.
And the crowd is excited about
Yeah,
it.
huge congrats.
So, right now, he's placed third overall. Third. We'll have to see the second group. If somebody can kick him off the podium. The fourth place right now is sitting at 230, at 605
Yeah, with
with a
Permislav.
230 opener. So if Mirslagic makes just a 2.5 more, he already kicks Smet off the podium. So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Czech Republic.
And again, fourth place regarding the amount of lifter in this class is a really significant place. Obviously, it won't allow you to walk on the podium, but it's still a great performance.
Yeah. So Kauki with 205 here for his opener.
Mm,
Yeah.
I don't sure what to think about it because I mean it looked easy from away, but on the other way, oh no, no, sorry, never mind. That was really easy.
Yeah. And so what's really noticeable is Nielsen didn't change his opener. So his
Yeah.
opener is still 275. So was he tricking all of us with his 227.5 opener, making us believe that it was to be a close battle when in reality it wouldn't?
Yeah.
So let's see. Here we have Pilt Antoine, 225 on the bar. Nice technique.
Yeah,
Yeah, easy lift. Nice technique.
really good lift.
Yep. Now onto the fourth place with Mil Sarsik, Premislav. That's an important lift for him, as if he wants to be able to contend for the podium, especially that third place. That's a lift he has to make convincingly in order to be able to build upon his total.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Because he has to secure the third place on one wing, but on the other wing, he has to maintain his advance, his 10 kilo advance. Oh yeah, well,
That was quite some work, to be honest with you.
yeah.
That was quite some work.
Yeah, being able to take the shoulders back. Yeah,
That was quite some work. So all of those lifters are really, really necking. They're really tight. So if he's not able to expand his total based off of this first attempt, that could cost him that bronze medal, to
Yeah.
be honest with you. Dufour Quentin, 235, doesn't appear to be in podium contention.
yeah. But that's a really great lift.
Yeah,
Solid
strong
opener.
technique. We continue with Sporka Robert with 597.5,
Yeah, Sporka is not far at all.
and if he makes it, he's only 10 kilos away from the third place.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the fifth place is sitting at 600 prognosis. The sixth and fifth place are at the same total, only 7.5 behind the fourth place. So yeah,
Yeah, a lot of show.
Yeah. And oh, Premislav did a crazy jump with 250. So if he makes it,
Oh yeah.
he secures.
Wow.
Oh, maybe soft knees.
Mm,
I
well,
I assume soft knees
or up
from.
and down movement, I guess. The
For me, it really
referee.
was soft knees. If you look at the lockout here,
Yeah, but I saw Sylvain Giraud, the right side referee, who was making the movement of up
up
and
and down.
down. Yeah.
Okay. So we have Simonetta Thomas with 250. Again, only 10 kilos off of the fourth place. If he makes it easily, it could be a threat also. We said it, on squats with prognosis in mind. Between the 8th place and the 3rd place,
Yeah.
there won't be a lot of difference.
Yeah.
So every lift will matter and every coach's decision will matter even more. And that's easy.
Wow.
And that's easy, and he knows it. And he knows it,
I
and he's
really
like,
love this reaction.
and he's like, we can load up some more weight on that bar, and I'm sure I'll make it move.
Yeah. And now here come the hyped man, Hugo Grégoire, 270 kilos on the bar for his opener. He has to maintain this advance on Premislav and on the other lifter who might come.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Because
this,
Simonetta did a really easy and
yeah,
strong opener. Can he add on 30, 40 kilos on that? I don't know.
yeah,
We'll have to see. Nonetheless, here is Grégoire Hugo with 270 on the bar.
yeah.
If he makes it, he puts himself at a comfortable advantage for the silver medal overall.
Let's go.
Yeah. Strong pull. Yeah, strong pull. Probably
Yeah.
has some more in the tank.
Yeah, gotta have 10 or 15 kilos more. Yep. Solid one. As Andreas Nisson is going to step onto the platform. Wow.
Let's see. If he makes it, that's a sealed deal. First place overall
Yeah.
with no possible contention, but he has to make it.
Yeah.
That's the whole question. Can he make it?
And 715. It's a really.
That's a big
really
total. That's a
big
big
total, yeah.
total for an 83 kilo man.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, that's easy.
Wow. I mean,
Oh man,
you gotta respect the man. He's.
that's easy. That's a really strong opener.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go up to the 730s
Yeah,
as
of
a
course.
total,
Yeah, of
which would be a massive total
Yeah,
for an
imagine.
83.
In total,
So we start round 2 of deadlifts with 220 on the bar, and that's a 15 kilo jump for Kauki, which would put him at a 600 kilo total.
Yeah. What's sure is that no battle were made that day regarding the first place, because Andreas always knew that he were going to open at 2.
And Nilsson put in 300 as his second attempt, 300
I
kilos,
really love that.
which will give him 740 if he makes it. That's a massive total.
I'm literally impressed of the man's level.
Yeah. First, let's see Kauki with 220.
Yep.
And he makes it.
Yeah.
Um,
Still a little bit more, maybe.
yeah.
Were you talking about the when he
Yeah, I think he
dropped the bar?
Yeah. Could be debatable here.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah,
I
he
think
totally did
yeah,
that.
I think
Yeah.
he dropped the bar at
Yeah,
the
he
end.
dropped.
Yeah, hopefully for him the refs
three whites.
maybe they didn't see him, maybe they deemed that he
Yeah.
didn't drop it.
Yeah.
But with the replay, it's hard to deny.
let's go.
But those things pass sometimes, and that's good for the lifters.
Yeah.
So 245 on the bar for Pilt Antoine, who made a really easy opener. So a 20 kilos jump. and that will give him a 600 kilos total as well.
Yeah, and that legit. Yeah,
And that's easy.
correct.
Yeah. Strong pull,
You're late for our time.
really strong pull.
And now we've got 247.5 for Sporka
Lifter is
Robert.
Yeah, so like we said, here on the prognosis, it's maybe biased because Milsarsik put in a 20 kilos jump with a 250, which gives him a 625 kilos total, but that's not his total right now. That's his total if he makes that 250
Yeah,
deadlift, which I'm not sure it will happen, to be honest with you, based off of how that 230 moved. So the door could be opened way wider than we think right now, looking at
yeah,
the board.
totally.
Because if he misses it, then you have 4 people with a 610 kilo total. And
Yep.
then it's all about that final pull.
Yep.
247. And yeah, looks better. Looks better. I think 3 whites.
Yeah, absolutely what you need, and just the strict minimum.
So right now we have Milsarsik, Premislav with 250. My assumption is that it's probably too heavy
Yeah.
based off of how that 230 moved.
But
That's
again,
an aggressive move to make. If he makes it, he really secures himself. If he doesn't,
yeah,
he opens the door and he probably will fall short.
having seen these abilities to grind, I wasn't. I'm not that surprised if he makes it. Wow. Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, not sure there's much
No,
there's much left in the tank here.
I don't think there's much more, but I think he's.
But he made it,
Yeah.
and at that moment, that's what matters the most
Yeah,
for him, because he really made a big jump forward to secure that 3rd place.
yeah.
Now he forces everybody else to pull really heavy if they want to snatch on that bronze medal. So again, really high risk, but also high reward to go with it.
Yeah, and now we've got Quentin Dufour with 255, trying to reach the 605 total, and yeah, about to make
Yeah,
it.
nice pull.
And it was a 20 kilo jump.
Exactly, yeah. That was exactly what we were saying first. See how those jumps are getting bigger and bigger? And right now, also, we have a 15 kilo jump for Simonetta here. He took 250 for his opener, 265 for the second attempt. You have to wonder, can he actually increase his 265 by another 15 kilo to maybe snatch the bronze medal?
I don't know, but
We'll have
what's
to see.
sure is that he will match Sportka and pass ahead because he's lighter on body weight.
Yeah. Let's see that pull first.
Let's go, Thomas. Wow.
Yeah, probably the same as the first. He looks
Yeah.
so hyped
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
He looks so hyped.
Battling for not dropping the belt down.
Yeah, yeah.
On second place in deadlift.
And we have probably the silver medal overall and also silver medal deadlift athlete right now, Grégoire Hugo with 285 on the bar. That will give him a 647.5 kilos total. But he has to make it because look
Yeah.
at what Milsarsik has put in. If he doesn't make it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He leaves the
could
door.
be he leaves the door open
Yeah,
to getting outpulled.
totally.
Let's see.
And he's heavier on body weight, so he
Also.
must got it.
Can he make it?
Whoa. Yes,
Yeah.
that will be okay. And like this, he will.
Yeah, so
de-
probably with that he secured the silver medal
Yes.
overall.
really great job. He's making the perfect match. No
Yeah,
moment.
yeah, yeah.
Then we have Andres.
Props to him for that.
Yeah,
He probably secured the silver medal here
yeah.
and probably also the silver medal position in deadlifts. And now we have the yet soon University European champion for this cup
Yeah,
here in Albi, France, with a 200 kilo pull that will give him a 740 kilo
and showing
total.
so much strength.
Yeah,
I mean, he definitely can be over 100 GL points.
that's work,
Wow.
but he makes it.
A little bit much of
Yeah.
work, but not sure he's having much more.
Yeah, that was, but again, that was a 25 kilos jump.
Yeah,
So, you know, you have to wonder, can he deadlift 305?
305.
Probably.
Yeah,
310?
I'll say 3.5, 3.2, 3.5 maybe.
But with that pull, he's almost 100 kilos ahead of everybody else. So
Yeah,
that's a big spread,
yeah,
which means that for that competition, he's in a league of his own right now.
yeah. All right, so we're going to the final round.
And that's where everything is going to be put in place.
310.
As of right now, we don't have any contention for the bronze medal from any of the lifters. I do
Yeah.
see Simonetta
Yeah, me too.
maybe putting more weight if Milsarsik loses
Yeah,
his third attempt. He's quite unable to make it.
yeah.
So let's see this Kauki 230. Yeah, slightly too heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably lost balance at the end. Really heavy day, long day. Probably must have been tired. Oh, yeah, he's tired.
yeah,
He gave it his absolute best, and he can go back home with his setup, because that's
Yeah.
how it goes on these international events.
yeah.
The best you can do is just give your absolute
And
all.
you can definitely be proud of yourself regarding these kind of performances.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So here is Antoine Pilt.
252.5 on the bar.
This to increase his total PB
by
and
7.5. Yeah,
his deadlift PB. Yeah,
yeah. So that's a lot of things at stake for one lift.
yeah,
Increasing your PB in comp is always good to do, and especially here at an international event, that's all the more better to do.
yeah, totally.
He pulls, bar going up, bar going up. Can he lock it out?
Wow.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah.
Probably 3 whites.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. That was a strong lift. That was a nice grind, a mini grind, but a grind nonetheless.
Yeah. But yeah, really great competition.
Yeah. So now it starts to become really interesting, because
Yeah,
if Premislav can make his lift, he's in a really good position
Yeah.
for that bronze medal overall. If he misses it, he definitely leaves the door open for Simonetta to pull him out of the podium.
yeah,
Let's go. Toxic, Poland. You need this one? Let's do this.
He went from 230 to 250 on his second, and then from 250 to 255. Did that 250 pull wear him down? Did he fatigue him? We'll know in a very few moments.
yeah.
Yeah. And now the door is left open for a big pull from Simonetta. Simonetta doesn't have the body weight, so will actually have to pull more than that.
Yeah.
And now probably Sporka can also change. Let's see. No, yeah, so Simonetta actually just changed his last deadlift.
Yeah.
He put in exactly what he needs to kick Milsarsik off of the podium.
Yeah.
And that's what we said. You know, he took a big jump. He was able to be in the lead for bronze, but it's not done until the final deadlift
Yeah.
have been made.
And I'm not sure about Robert Sporka having this one, because it was such of a grind last one.
Let's see. Can he battle it through? Ah,
Yeah.
slightly too heavy for the day.
Yeah, but great performance.
Oh,
247.5.
yeah, and slightly lightheaded because he pulled
265
for quite a moment
Yeah.
here. So now we only have 4 remaining attempts to go.
bronze medal on deadlift at this
Dufour
moment.
Quentin 265 on the bar,
For this one, and also
which will give
personal
him
best
a
for Dufour.
bronze medal deadlift right now if he makes that lift.
Bar is loaded for Quentin Dufour.
Oh, actually, if he makes it and if Simonetta
Quentin,
Thomas
let's
isn't
go.
able to make 282.5, Quentin will
Let's
remain
go.
bronze medalist on deadlifts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he will take the 4th place as well.
overall, exactly, yeah.
So really important lift for Quentin. And he took it quite easily, so 10 kilo can be in the tank.
Yeah, probably. I'm assuming it's there.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's pulling,
Wow.
going up. Yeah,
There was even much more, like maybe 7.5, 5.
so one of the side ref gave blue.
Yeah.
Uh, what could be that for?
I don't know.
We'll see. If the jury has something to say, they'll overrule the attempt.
Yeah.
And now that's probably the most upsetting pull of this whole flight.
Totally.
If Simonetta can pull 282.5, which is 17.5 above his second attempt, he kicks off Milsarsik from the bronze
Yeah.
medal position.
The tiger has been released.
Can he
He's-
make it?
I'm sure he can. He really looks like a grind type of lifter. And yeah, I don't
We'll
know.
see.
He looks ready to fight. Let's go.
We'll see. He definitely has to give it his best.
Yeah.
That's for the bronze medal position overall. He's pulling, doesn't come off. Slightly
Whoa.
pulling too much. Was able to recover here.
Well,
And again, that was the move to make.
you have to.
But unfortunately for him, so he's off of the deadlift podium. So Dufour Quentin will be placed 3rd on deadlifts, and now Grégoire Hugo is hyping himself up to pull a big 290 on the bar. There's nothing at stake in terms of placings. He's already 2nd place overall, 2nd place deadlift position, but he is pulling to increase his total.
Yeah.
Bar is loaded.
Yeah, bar's loaded. Let's go.
And he's hyped.
Hugo, he has secured the most important things, the silver medal and deadlift and overall. And it's for 652 total.
He pulls, he's pulling. Slightly too heavy for the day. So here is your silver medalist for this 2023 European Classic Powerlifting University Cup.
Yeah. Congrats to him.
Yeah.
And well, has a 10 kilos.
Yeah, we'll see.
This will be a battle. I'm not sure of if he's able to grind regarding his technique.
We'll have to see.
But yeah.
Either way, so here is the last pull of the day.
Yeah.
310 kilos, that's a monster pull for an 83 kilo lifter.
Yeah.
And here goes Nielsen Andreas for a 750 kilo total.
And
He's already overall champion. He's already first place deadlift. So
Gold
he's
medal.
pulling to increase his total by 10 kilos.
Yeah. Gold medal in squat event, gold medal in bench event,
Yeah.
and gold medal obviously in the deadlift event with his 310.
Can he make it? Last pull of the day. You have to give it your absolute best.
Yeah. Let's go for the 9 on 9.
And he's pulling.
Wow. Yeah.
Slightly too heavy.
Well,
Nonetheless, here is the champion of the day, 83 kilo man with a 740 kilo total. We have Grégoire Hugo with a 647.5 and finally Mirsasik Premislav with a 625 kilo total.
well, Pana, thanks you so much for being here with me. Um, really had a great day, and I will find you tomorrow at 11 p.m. 11 a.m. Sorry. So thanks everyone. In a couple of minutes, the medal ceremony. I am Alexander Tarinidis, and I was with Panagiotis Tarinidis. Have a good night. Stay safe.
victory ceremony for men 83 kilogram category. Classic Powerlifting University Cup 2023 in Albi, France. There is participation medals given out by Sylvain Reward, the meet director, and then there is Mr. Xavier Pedroac, the treasurer, giving out little gifts for each and every lifter, and also Bruno Lacci, member of City Hall. And I'm really happy I can tell you that Mr. Sylvain Giraud did successfully the exam for category 2 international referee. Woo! Our meet director, congratulations. Well done. Then we will go into squat medals. Third place, bronze medalist is Quentin Dufour with 230 kilos squat. Best attempt today. Second, silver medalist is Hugo Gregoire with 2,035 kilos, best attempt. And gold medalist is Andreas Nilsson with 255 kilos squat. Thank you, gentlemen. Then we have bench press medals. Bronze medal goes to Bremislav Milcharczyk with 160 kilos, best attempt. Silver medal to Andrei Kachki with 162.5 kilos, best lift. And the bench press gold medal goes to Andreas Nilsson with 185 kilos. Best lift today. Thank you, gentlemen. Deadlift medals. Bronze goes to Quentin Dufour with 265 kilos, best deadlift today. Silver medal goes to Hugo Gregoire with 285, best lift today. And the deadlift gold medal to Andreas Nilsson with 300 kilos. Best lift. Thank you, gentlemen. Then we have the medals in total. Bronze medalist is Branislav Milcharczyk with 225 kilos total. Silver medalist is Hugo Gregoire with 647.5 kilos total. Winner, gold medalist, University Cup champion 2023 is Andreas Nilsson with amazing 740 kilos total today. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. It was amazing lifting today. You all were so good. Thanks for coming, and I hope to see you all back here next year in University Cup.